fouled away to our left. One ball and 2 strikes. And I think the picture is coming back now, folks, so we apologize about whatever tech issue we were having. That's a ball, so it's 2-2. Tomorrow, the 2-2 pitch. And it's on the ground, takes a hop off the infield grass, and over the head of Michael Martucci. McMenamin with a leadoff single. First baseman number 44, Casey Grimes. Pinch hitting for Grimes is number 20, Sean Kelly. So Sean Kelly, who was the starter in game 1, will pinch hit here, and he'll likely remain in the game and play first base. And he drops down a bunt. It is going to go foul. And Bastille knocks that away. So strike 1. Four to 3, Rowan leads here in the top of the 5th inning. They have an 8-4 margin in hits right now. It's been a clean game, no errors so far. That's a strike on the fastball by Demaro. No balls, 2 strikes to Kelly. Ground ball, could be 2. Martucci to 1, flips to Cruz. On to, can't be on the first because of the hard slide by McMenamin. And Cruz is shaken up. Now, we've seen interference called in that play this year, as Emery Stobling going to go out and check on Cruz. And he's clutching his right shoulder. Gotham Knights cannot afford any more injuries. They don't have many healthy bodies left. So 1 away, it'll be the right fielder Hill when we come back. But there you see Emery Stobling on our left as Juan Cruz flexes that right shoulder. Jerry Smith, the head coach, he just takes off his helmet and he scratches his head, and he must be thinking, what else is going to go wrong? So Juan Cruz appears to be all right, and he'll remain in the game. And now batting the right fielder, number 21, Matt Hill. So Matt Hill with Kelly at first, and takes ball 1. And that's in the air to left field. Andrew Rivera has a play on it and makes the catch for the second out. So 2 away, and we're down to the number 8 spot in the lineup. Center fielder number 26, Felix Colarte. Colarte hitting .246. He struck out twice today, both times swinging. There goes Kelly. The throw by Cassiano is behind Cruz, backed up by Martucci. Stolen base for Kelly. We said that Rowan was not a very good steal threat this year, but they've been picking off the bags today. That's the second steal, though, of the year for Kelly in 3 tries. Fastball on the outside corner. Rolling his eyes, and that one was Colarte. And that's strike 2. The 0-2 pitch by Demaro. That's outside. Demaro steps off. Demaro deals. Curve is off the plate, blocked by Cassiano. Kelly can't advance. The 2-2 pitch. That's low, and the count is now full. Swing and a foul tip. Foul back towards us. Remaining alive is Colarte. It's still 3-2. So once again, 3-2. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And once again, he remains alive with a foul ball. Three balls, 2 strikes. Kelly at second. Strike three looking. Clarté looks at the curve from tomorrow, and the inning comes to a close as he strikes out for the third time today. Fifth inning for the Profs. One hit and a stolen base, but Kelly is stranded at second. We head to the bottom of the fifth inning. Rowan still leading 4-3 here in game two. Brian Bastille leads off for the Gothic Knights here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Ground ball, it's going to be foul third. And it's quickly 0-2. Chopped foul on home plate. Four runs, 8 hits for Rowan. 3 runs, 4 hits for the Gothic Knights. No errors for either side. And it's popped foul out of play to our left. The 0-2, check swing, and Sam Bastille went around and he's tagged out. The designated hitter, number 15, Pete Senizin. Senizin drops down a bunt. Brown quickly off with the left hand, fields and throws for the second out. Shortstop, number 10, Michael Martucci. So after Rowan won the last game by 1 run, they continue to lead by 1 run as we approach 5 o'clock in the afternoon here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Michael Martucci, after having 4 hits in the opener, or 3 hits in the opener, I should say, is 0 for 2, flew out to center field, and he grounded out to second base. His average at .358. In the dirt, 1-1. Gothic Knights have played 7 one-run games this year. They're 3-4 in that situation now. It's called strike. That's fouled off. One ball, two strikes. Brown deals. That's outside. And in games decided by 2 runs, the Gothic Knights are 3 and 5. So overall 6 and 9 in games decided by 2 or less runs. Again, staying alive is Martucci. And Martucci finally fights that one into the field of play. But Sean Kelly was there, able to backhand it and flip it to a covering Brown, and the inning comes to a close. 3-1 put out by Martucci, or Martucci is put out 3-1, I should say, as the Gothic Knights go in order in the 5th inning. They have 4 hits through 5 innings, and Rowan continues to lead 4-3. Top of the 6th inning, and the pinch hitter is C.J. Zimzak. He's a junior out of Maple Shade, New Jersey. And he pinch hits for Eric Perez and takes strike 1. And that's lined up the middle for a base hit. So the second pitch he sees after not playing in the first 5 hours of today's doubleheader is an ace hit. That is the 4th consecutive inning that Rowan has led off with a single. Second baseman, number 3, Brandon Winkler. On the day where we had a delay caused by a sprinkler, now up is the second baseman, Winkler, and he's had a good game defensively. At the plate, he is 1 for 3. There goes Zimzak. Cassiano's throw is in time. So his time on base is a short one. Cassiano called a good high pitch there, and was able to quickly get out of the crouch and throw out Zimzak. So 1 ball, no strikes. That's a fastball for DeMauro, and it's at the knees for a strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kevin DeMauro out for his 3rd inning of work in place of Pedro Garcia. That is low. It's 1-2, or 2-1, I should say. DeMauro deals. That's high. It's 3-1. Three balls, one strike. Pitch by DeMauro. That's in the air to center field. It's going to probably fall for a base hit. Splits Patterson, has to knock it down. The throw to second base, and in with a double is Winkler. Wasn't hit incredibly hard, but where it was deposited made it very difficult for Patterson to be able to turn and quickly throw that ball in. He had to knock it down and then pick up and turn. So a double by Winkler with one out. Third baseman, Danny Lang. So Danny Lang, who is 1 for 2 with a single, a run scored, a walk, and a strikeout. Curveball's high. One ball, no strikes. DeMauro deals. Popped in the air. Shallow right field. Cruz and Matt Wagner converge, and Matt Wagner makes the catch. Shortstop, number 14, Mark Bagliaro. Magliaro hitting .355. He's 1 for 3 today with a triple. Ground ball. Martucci dives for a base hit. Patterson's there. The throw home is not going to be in time. It's an RBI single as he advances on the throw by Magliaro, and Rowan leads 5-3. The catcher, number 9, Nick Toronto. So Toronto, with Rowan now holding a 2-run lead. He has their biggest hit today, a 2-run home run in the first inning. No balls and one strike. Ground ball fielded by Martucci. Throw on the first is in time, and the inning comes to a close on the 6-3, but not before Rowan gets a run to take a 5-3 lead on 3 hits and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning in Game 2, not moving as quickly as Game 1 did. It's 5-3. Alex Weinstein comes to the plate here in the bottom of the 6th inning. New left fielder is Nick Krager. And first pitch by Weinstein pops straight up. Brown backs up and reaches up and makes the catch. Krieger was the one who was in left field in game 1 for the Profs. Right fielder number 32, Matt Wagner. So Matt Wagner, 1 for 2 with a single. And he hits that in the air to center field. Colarte underneath it and makes the catch. 2 pitches, 2 quick outs. Left fielder number 1, Andrew Rivera. Andrew Rivera. Gotham Knight Junior co-captain. 0 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored. He also struck out swinging. And first pitch is a fastball for strike. That's called strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Rivera fouls that one off, fielded by Matt Soleno, the Gotham Knight first base coach. The 0-2 pitch to Rivera, swing and a foul tip. So another 0-2 pitch in the dirt, 1 and 2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. This curve is outside. Rowan now has 11 hits, just 4 for the Gothic Knights. That's high. And it's 3 and 2. That's way outside, and Rivera is able to hang in and work out a walk. The catcher, number 41, Mike Cassiano. So Rivera, a threat to steal, of course. He already has 1 steal today. Mike Cassiano has walked and struck out. He's also scored. Rivera has 12 steals on the year after today's swipe. And they throw to first, on to second, not in time though, and he steals second base. Sean Kelly really did not make a very good throw to second base. If he had a strong throw there, it could have been a closer play, but Rivera able to steal his second base of the game. And there's going to be a pinch hitter here. Pinch hitting for Mike Cassiano is number 11, Rob Roman. So with Rob Roman coming in, the pinch hit for Mike Cassiano, and Bolano having already left the facility with an injury that he suffered at second base, retreating to second base in game 1. Travis Haber will come in to catch again. Roman swings and misses at that one. Roman with 16 RBIs. That's outside, 1-1. One pitch. Inside at the feet. Two balls, one strike. Brown deals. Popped straight up and foul. So Brown is a strike away from getting out of this inning. It's a 5-3 lead for Rowan. Slow roller, third base, Danny Lang. The throw is in time. The inning is over. So Roman pinch hits, is unable to come through, though, and the Gothic Knights strand a runner at second. No runs, no hits, one left. We head to the seventh. It's 5-3, Rowan. Seventh inning, Zach Markle, the new pitcher for the Gothic Knights. Travis Haber, the new catcher, so a completely new battery. And McMenamin to lead off, now hitting .442. He's having a very good day. Designated hitter number 15, Kevin McMenamin. And first pitch by Markle is a strike. McMenamin is 2 for 3 in our second game. He was 3 for 5 in the opener. Now 5 for 8, hitting .625 in these two games. Zach Markle, who was the starting pitcher yesterday against TCNJ. That is a ball. It's 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That will be a base hit. And he's now 6 for 9. First baseman number 20, Sean Kelly. So McMenamin is now 6 for 9 in this doubleheader. He has 3 hits in each game. Zach Markle is 2 for 2, or 2-2 on the year. This is his 15th appearance. He's made 3 starts. 5.86 ERA. 27.2 innings. He has 11 strikeouts, only 7 walks, but he has an opposing batting average of .390. A lot of that came in one game against Kane, where Kane just hit everything he threw. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Got him on the changeup. Zach Markle, a math major at Hoboken, New Jersey, a left-hander. Originally went to Richard Stockton before transferring to NJCU. He did not play for the Ospreys. Throw back to first, and in standing is McMenamin. Showing bunt is Kelly. Castillo fields it. The throw is in time. So the sacrifice is effective. And McMenamin goes to second base. So 1 out, that will bring up the right fielder, number 21, Matt Hill. Hill hitting .357, 0 for 1 with a walk and a sac fly in this game. After having 4 RBIs in the opener, he has 5 total in this doubleheader. Rowan has now had a leadoff single in 5 consecutive innings. Curveball by Markles, good for strike 2. Hill is asked for time, and it's granted by home plate umpire Ferd Scaglione. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And Markle steps off. 12 hits for Rowan now, 4 for the Knights. In the first game, NJCU had 13 hits and Rowan had 12. The 0-2. Popped in the air. Shallow left field. It might fall in, and it does in front of Rivera and then rolls by him. So it's going to be a single and then an error on Rivera. Center fielder, number 26, Felix Clarté. And pitching coach Nick Cesar out to have a convo with Zach Markle. Runners at second and third. Clarté trying to expand this lead. It's a 2-run lead for Rowan, but they have 2 runners with 1 out in scoring position. it's low, blocked by Haber. That's hit in the air to deep left field. Rivera going back. And how far is that going to go? 3-run home run by Colarte. He had struck out in his first 3 plate appearances, but not this time, as he hits a 3-run homer off of Zach Markle, and Rowan leads 8-3. Third home run of the game, all to left field. Left fielder, number 2, Nick Krieger. So Krieger comes to the plate, and the bases are now clear after the 3-run home run by Colarte, and that could be a difference breaker in this game. What was a 1-2-run deficit is now a 5-run. And now 2 strikes on Krieger. 14 hits for Rowan, 4 for the Knights. And that's in the air, down the left field line. It's foul. Rivera giving chase, but it's out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Markle deals. Ground ball to Martucci. Medium hop through to first in time. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. And Winkler, who's 2 for 4, comes to the plate. Second baseman, number 3, Brendan Winkler. Winkler had a double in his last at bat in the 6th inning. The error by Rivera was the first of the game, and for Rivera, who's been really, really good out there in left field, that's just his 3rd error of the year. His previous 2 had been throwing errors. That's low, 1-1. That's in the air to deep left field. Rivera going back, looking up, and it is gone. Brandon Winkler clears the 375 mark. The 2nd home run in 3 batters. 3rd of the game for Rowan, and the Profs lead 9-3. The home run by Colarte was his 2nd in the year. The home run by Winkler is his 1st. And that brings up Lang as Rowan has opened up a 9-3 lead. And that's hit in the air to deep right field. Back goes Wagner looking up, and that one is a ground rule double. And the Knights got a break as it rolled under the wall. And Zach Markle is being hit up pretty hard right now. Shortstop number 14, Mark Magliaro, has given up 2 home runs and a very long ground rule double. Markle was a part-time pitcher in high school. He was actually more of a first baseman. And a very, very good football player at Hoboken High School. That's strike 101. Was their leader in tackles the year that they made it to the state sectional final. I think they played Lyndhurst that year, but it was at Giant Stadium. That's hit the shallow right this time, and Matt Wagner is there to make the catch. And the inning does indeed finally come to a close. But in the 7th inning for Rowan, they open up the floodgates. Rowan scores 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. 7th inning stretch time. It's 9-3. Juan Cruz out there on the mound. Or on the mound. At home plate, say, as Brown's out on the mound for another inning of work. Brown has been very, very good. In relief of Rice in 4.1 innings, he has allowed just 2 hits. He has struck 4 and walked 2. 0-2 pitch, slow roller, and Brown, perfect throw to first, because if he had thrown high, he probably would have hit Cruz in the back. He threw low and allowed the first baseman Kelly to make the play. Center fielder number 28, Michael Patterson. That's fouled off right at us. Brown is in line to improve to 3-1 on the year if the Profs can get this lead to hold up. He threw 10.1 innings all season in 12 appearances, but he's going to blow past his season high in innings pitched today, as that is foul tipped by Patterson. That's low. Karam's off the plate. Ground ball, and gets by Lang as he had to slide for that one. It will be an infield hit for Michael Patterson. had Lang been playing at normal depth, I believe he probably has that ball, but because he's playing so shallow, Patterson escapes with a hit there. Third baseman number 19, Brian Bastillo. Bastillo could be two. Kelly to Magliaro, but he will not have a throw because the pitcher, Brown, was delayed in coming over to cover the bag. So instead they take the lead runner out. The designated hitter number 15, Pete Senazin. 2 outs, and Senazin, who is not having a good day. He is 0 for 3 in this game. And in the opening game was 0 for 4 with a run scored. So his average, which was for a while leading the team, has dropped all the way down to 303. That's what an 0 for 7 day will do. He had been batting 338, second on the club coming into action. Meanwhile, Martucci was sitting 354, and his average has gone the other direction, has gone up. Swing and a miss at the curve, and it's 0-2. And that's hit down the right field line. It's a foul ball by about a foot. So no balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt. And it's now 1-2. And Senazin got plunked. So the Gothic Knights with 2 base runners on after Senazin's hit by the pitch. And that will bring up Martucci. The shortstop, number 10, Michael Martucci. First pitch is a strike. And Martucci fouls it off. Being 0-2 count after the foul ball by Martucci. Runners at first and second. Bottom of the 7th inning, Rowan has a 9-3 lead. That's in the dirt. Everyone will advance on the wild pitch. Senderson goes to second, Bastillo to third. Brown has thrown 82 pitches in relief, 51 strikes, 31 balls. That's foul tip, and Nick Toronto got nailed by that one as he's trying to shake it off, and that doesn't feel good. And knowing that Toronto got hit with that, home plate umpire Ferd Scaglione comes out and hands the ball personally back to the pitcher Brown. Kyle Brown out of Southampton, New Jersey, Seneca High School, and he strikes out Martucci with 2 runners in scoring position to end the 7th inning. 7th inning for the Gothic Knights. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left on. We head to the 8th inning. It's 9-3. Zach Markle throws to Nick Toronto, who takes ball 1. That's a called strike, 1-1. And that's lined right at Castillo. That's 1 out. Pinch hitting for McMenamin is number 5, Rich Egan. So McMenamin, after 6 hits, that's enough. It's, by the way, it's Fagan, not Egan. So Fagan is the batter, and he's behind 1-1. There's so many players on the roster that we had to condense the size of the spacing between the lines to make it fit on one page. Fagan hits in the air to right center, and that is going to be caught on the run by Matt Wagner. So 2 away, 2 nice defensive plays for the Knights, and that brings up first baseman number 20, Sean Kelly. And first pitch is ball 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Or 1 ball, 1 strike, correction. Curve on the outside corner. And now it's 1-2. 16 hits for Rowan, 5 for the Knights after having 13 in game 1. Markle, the 1-2. On the ground, Weinstein dives, but it's going to be a base hit, number 17 of this game. Right fielder, or pinch hitting for the right fielder Hill, is number 31, Dylan Johannick. Dylan Johanink is the pinch hitter here. Second pinch hitter of the inning for Rowan. And that's a called strike. Johannik is a freshman right-handed hitter out of Medford Lakes, New Jersey, and Shawnee High School. That's hit in the air. Left center field, Rivera coming in. It's going to fall between three players. He tries to barehand it, cannot. And advancing to third is Kelly. Johannik moves on the throw. And that brings up the center fielder, number 26, Felix Colarte. Colarte had the dagger in this game with a 3-run home run in the 7th inning. His 3rd home run of the season. And he comes aboard with 2 men up, or 2 men on, and 2 men gone. And Colarte looks at strike 1. His average up to 254 after the home run. That's low, 1-1. Johannik put that ball in the perfect spot, dropped it between the center fielder Patterson, the left fielder Rivera, and beyond the reach of Martucci, the shortstop. And that's fouled off to our left. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 18 hits now for Rowan. The Profs will have 4 games left in the conference. They play Rutgers-Camden Thursday and Friday, and then Rutgers-Newark next Saturday to close out the NJAC slate. That's hit in the air to left field, but this time it's in play. Rivera, in a few steps, makes the catch, and the inning comes to a close. In the 8th inning for Rowan, no runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning, it's 9-3. The new pitcher is number 23, Matt Nelson. Alex Weinstein leads off for the Gothic Knights here in the bottom of the 8th inning. A couple changes for Rowan. Most notable is the new pitcher is number 23, Matt Nelson, out of Allentown, Pennsylvania, Parkland High School. Freshman, 6'2", 177 pounds. 1 ball and 1 strike. Weinstein has a home run in this game. That's high. Rowan, though, has 3 home runs. All 4 home runs in this game are to left field, which is where the wind's been blowing all day. That could be trouble down the right field line. Now it's blowing back towards second base, and a good job of adjusting there by Winkler, and he makes the catch. You could see initially as that ball came off the bat that the trajectory was taking it towards the line, and then the wind slowly pushed it back towards second base as it's been doing all day long. Right fielder, number 32, Matt Wagner. That's low to Wagner. Scott Bruno, who came in the last game as a pinch runner, sophomore out of Middletown, New Jersey, and Middletown South High School, is the new right fielder. Foul tip. Matt Nelson on the year. This is his 5th appearance. In his first 4 outings, 6.1 innings, no strikeouts, 3 walks, 346 opposing batting average, but he's allowed just 2 earned runs, 7 runs total, 9 hits. He's 1-0 with a 2.84 ERA. And that's going to be a base hit up the middle by Matt Wagner. So Wagner, the rookie, continues to produce. Pinch hitting is number 25, Matt Metlos. So he's going to pinch hit for Andrew Rivera, who will come out of a game for only the 2nd time this year. Matlos had a pinch hit single in game 1, hitting .364 in very limited action. One ball, no strikes. That's on the outside corner, 1-1. Same spot, strike 2. Swing and a miss. Matlos is down on strikes. 2 away. The catcher, number 22, Travis Haber. So Travis Haber, we talked about it in the last game. He has the most interesting stat line in college sports. That's in the dirt. Ball rolls away from the catcher. That's a wild pitch. On the year, Travis Haber has a .455 on-base percentage and a 0 batting average. Five walks, 5 strikeouts, and a ground out in 11 plate appearances. 6 at-bats. It's a 2-0 count here. That's hitting the air down the right field line, but coming in and making the catch is Bruno. And Haber, now in 18 games, still looking for his first hit, although most of the time has been defensive work only. In the 8th inning for the Knights, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We head to the 9th inning. Ninth inning in game 2. Rowan leading 9-3. The Gothic Knights have 3 position changes. Pete Senizin is now at second base. Pinch hitting is number 6, Nate Floyd. Nate Floyd will pinch hit for Nick Krieger here. But Pete Senizin moves from DH to second base. Juan Cruz, who was at second base, the new pitcher, and Matt Matlow stays in the game and will play positionally for the first time this year in place of Andrew Rivera in left field. Juan Cruz making his 4th appearance of the year on the mound in 3.2 innings. 286 opposing batting average, 7.36 ERA. Struck out 2, walked 1. He's allowed 3 earned runs and 4 hits. And the first pitch is high. Floyd, 5'9", 170 pounds, out of Uriel, New Jersey, in Salem County. Actually, it might be Camden County. Timber Creek Regional. It's one of those schools that's on the edge. What do I know? I'm a North Jersey guy. That's hit the air down the left field line, but it will be foul. He gave it a ride, but in the wrong direction. Gets a laugh, though, from his teammates. Obviously, doesn't get a lot of chances. They hit a lot of home runs. Floyd has started 9 games. This is his 14th game overall. Hitting 192. That's high. Oh, they called a strike in the outside corner. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Cruz deals. That's high. Three-two pitch by Cruz. Swing and a miss, and he got him with the fastball. Pinch hitting for Winkler is number 4, Rich Powelson. So Rich Powelson at a Chemung, New Jersey high school. 100. That's tear down in fact. Side corner. Corner and Cruz with back strikeouts. Pinch hit is number 12, Mark Bennick. So Bennick, who started at third base in game 1, gets in the bat here. And ground ball over to Senizin, and the inning will come to a close. 1-3 inning. And to the bottom of the 9th inning. Gothic Knights have made some impressive comebacks this year, but it's going to take a lot more than an impressive comeback to come back down by 6 when they have just 6 hits in the innings. Cruz will lead us in the bottom inning. See what the Gothic Knights can do. Cruz, now the pitcher, takes strike 1. And he swings and misses way in front of that one. The new pitcher is number 42, Christian Roman, a junior right-hander, 6'3", 205 pounds, from Maple Shade, New Jersey, and Maple Shade High School. That's outside. Ramon's been really good. 1.46 ERA in 9 appearances, 12.1 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. But he gives up a leadoff single to Cruz off the end of the bat. That is just the 10th hit allowed this year by Roman, who's actually got a loss, his only decision. But his ERA, again, very low, and an opposing batting average of .214 prior to that. Juan Cruz's second hit of the game. Center fielder number 28, Michael Patterson. And Patterson off the end of the bat, floater to center field. It's going to fall in. And just out of the outstretched glove of Rich Powelson, that kind of took Rowan by surprise. The Gothic Knights with a couple quick hits. Third baseman number 19, Brian Bastillo. Well, 2 men on for the Gothic Knights. They now have 8 hits. And head coach Juan Renero out to talk to Roman and just give him a little bit of a pep talk here. Now, Rowan seemingly has this game in the bag. So Brian Bastillo. Oh for 4 in this game. Grounded to short, grounded to pitcher, struck out, and reached on a fielder's choice. Averages at .267. And that's a ground ball through to left side for a base hit. 3 consecutive hits for the Gothic Knights. 2 on the first pitch that they've seen from Roman. Second baseman, number 15, Pete Senizin. So the Gothic Knights trying to stay alive, and they got 3 straight hits on the board. Again, we've seen some amazing comebacks. That's eye level high for ball 1. That's also high. It's 2-0, and I wonder, after that visit by Coach Renero, how short of a leash he will have on Roman. He's got plenty of pitchers, and there's a few warming up right now in the bullpen. That's behind Senizin, nearly hit him in the back. And it's a 3-0 count, and the Gothic Knights a ball away from having a run pushed home. Three balls, no strikes, bases loaded. Knights trail 9-3. That's a strike. It's 3-1. Foul tip, and the count is full. So Senizin, who was ahead 3-0, now has a full count to deal with. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch by Roman is outside and low, and the Gothic Knights with a run here on a bases loaded walk to centers in, and that's going to be it for Roman. He faces 4 batters. It doesn't retire a single one. Now pitching. Now pitching is the moving from shortstop to the mound, number 14, Mark Magliaro. And entering defensively is number 1, Rob Wilgus. Defensive change, Rich Powelson moves to shortstop, and Rob Wilgus, who enters the game, plays second base. So Wilgus enters in the 5 spot in place of the DH. Magliaro comes in to pitch. Powelson moves from second base to shortstop. So Magliaro, who had the save in game 1, and I believe this is actually a save situation. The bases loaded and the tying run on deck. So Magliaro with a chance for another save. And we'll announce Martucci in a second here. And ground ball. Wilgus flips to 1 onto second for 2. And the Gothic Knights do get another run across, but no RBI by Martucci. It's a 4-6-3 double play. First baseman number 24, Alex Weinstein. Weinstein, the Knights trailing now 9-5. Lines that down the right field line, but it's fouled by about 7 feet. So Magliaro, who entered the day with 1 save on the year, bidding for his 3rd after inducing the double play to the Gothic Knight cleanup hitter Michael Martucci. That's a ground ball over to Bennick. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And Rowan has swept today's doubleheader, winning 8-7 and 9-5. In the 9th inning for the Knights, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 left on. Our final score in Game 2, Rowan 9 runs, 18 hits, and no errors. The Gothic Knights 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. With the win, Rowan improves to 24-11. The Gothic Knights are 12-22. The next action for NJCU will be next Wednesday, April 25th at 3:30 when the Gothic Knights host Keystone College in a non-conference game. Thank you for your attendance at today's doubleheader, and have a great weekend. So that'll do it here in Jersey City.